Hello, this is Ed, your smiley yoga teacher. Today I'm going to talk to you about stiff shoulders. You lift your arm and it starts hurting right there, or you try to rotate forward and it hurts. You know those exercises that maybe you try to lift your weights like that. Like I don't know who do that, but it hurts. Um, yeah, that's shoulder mobility. I myself hurt this shoulder when I was snowboarding in 2009, and I put my hand when I fell from a big jump. I felt and put my hand. I felt it pop. Went down there, got a beer, came back, kept no snowboarding. Um, Moving forward, it kept hurting. And it's not. I'm not unique in this situation. 25% of the population suffer from shoulder mobility, and 60% of that population usually don't recover. Why? Well, because when you move your shoulder, it actually creates that pain, but you gotta move through that pain somehow with specific movements to be able to recover. So a lot of people don't recover because innately, if you try to move and it hurts, you won't move it anymore. So that's part of the 60% of the people that never um, recover. And what causes this is usually a lack of stability in the muscles that surround the joint. You have an injury, so obviously some of the tendons or ligaments might not be working properly. If you do some strengthening in the muscles around that area, then you should be able to gain mobility and flexibility. So you strengthen with specific exercises that promote the mobility and flexibility of the joint. Why should I care about this? Well, I mean, I don't know, but sometimes I've been trying to cook and then my shoulder is hurting. Also, the performance under the cheats, you know what I mean? My favorite position requires the use of shoulders, so I don't want to, you know, I want to be able to enjoy life to the fullest. Strength and flexibility. That's the name of the game. We're going to go through some exercises that, unlike weight, it won't hurt you, but it will strengthen your joint. Okay? And these are simple exercises that probably we don't think about them as being as good or powerful as they can. The first exercise, well, other than stretch, let me be clear. You can do some stretches, try to stretch your shoulder to your arm to the back and extend it to the side, a little bit to the back more. Or you can try to rotate with some weights. Those are some other exercises. You can try to hug the midline. Those are some other exercises or stretches, that you can do at any time. But the ones that I'm going to show you right now are the ones that I practice on a yoga base with the breathing in conjunction with it. And why is it better? Well, because you're adding the breathing, you're adding the oxygen to your muscles, they recover faster, and it's just a better experience altogether. The first one that we're gonna talk about is prayer hands. As simple as they sound. If you retract your shoulders, make sure you're keeping a long neck, and then you press in the middle. That right there is strengthening. So we're gonna inhale and press and relax. Press, relax. Inhale and relax. Inhale and relax. You can do this at work when you are sitting at your desk and you feel like you're hunched too much or whatever. Relax, depress your shoulders to the back, retract your scapulas, press your hands together. Inhale, relax. And you will feel it all around here. You will feel it in your back and in your shoulders, obviously. The second exercise that we're going to talk about is child's pose. Child's pose is a relaxing kind of pose, but in this case, it's going to stretch out shoulders. So What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure our toes are together, our knees are separated, and then we're gonna come down on our elbows. Bring your head down and try to stretch the hand forward, with your palms facing up. And we're gonna take 5 breaths on this position. You're gonna feel a stretch on all this area here, and you're gonna feel the flexion of your shoulders, which is creating strength. The next pose we're gonna work on is fish pose. We're gonna come sit on your bum, and then we're gonna lay down, flat your feet, pointing and flexing your feet. Your hands are gonna come under you, and then you're gonna inhale, gonna push with your elbows up, and you're gonna let the top of your head come down. This might feel like a little bit for you, or some people with major injuries or still not recovering in the process, but there are some variations. You can, if you have a ball, you can use a ball, or if you have a block, you can put a block like this or like that. I'm gonna go with this one, and then you're gonna put your other block maybe like the distance of your arms. What we're gonna do is we're going to come down. We adjust the block as we need to. Put it in your torso. Lay your hands and palms up, feet down, and then the other block we're gonna adjust it so we can put our head. This one we can put it a little bit higher if we need to. This is gonna open the chest. It's gonna strengthen this area and strengthen the shoulders. And we do 5 breaths here. The last exercise for strengthening your shoulders and adding mobility, it's called the dolphin. The dolphin pose, you're gonna come on all fours, gonna come down to your elbows, shoulder width apart. Gonna plant your hands down, or you can cross your fingers. Lift from your legs and basically lift your hips and try to push your chest towards your knee. This might feel like a little bit too much. You might come forward a little bit. If you bend your knees, you're gonna be able to push further more, and then you can lift back up. In each pose, we're gonna do 5 breaths. If you have it in you do 1 round, and you can keep adding another round until you come to 3 rounds. So, like I said, lack of mobility is caused by lack of stability in the shoulder, and this will cause pain. If you work on some exercises that will improve the stability, the strength, and the flexibility on that joint, that's the right process. With yoga, you're working on flexibility, you're working on balance, and you're working on strength.